She'll merely be your stepmother, and you'll have two lovely sisters to keep you company. So I'll know, as far away as I may be, that you'll be safe.
Wouldn't you prefer to eat when all the work is done, Ella?
Yes, stepmother.
Oh, you needn't call me that. Madam will do.
Cinderwench. Dirty Ella. Cinderella.
Are you all right, miss? What did he call you?
Never mind what they call me.
I'm sorry.
It's not your doing.
Nor yours either, I'll bet. I hope to see you again, miss.
And I you.
The stepsisters, I think what you two bring is part of the joy of the film. And I was just wondering, you know, how much time did you and Sophie have before filming to sort of create that bond?
Quite a while, and a lot of time during filming, because we were, I mean, I think we probably spent about 14 hours a day in each other's company while we were shooting, 12 at least. But we knew each other beforehand a bit, so we kind of, and Ken allowed us to kind of have a few days rehearsals, which was really great, because we kind of, he encouraged us to sort of sit down together and create a backstory for us, right. And kind of even deciding on little things like which sister's older, which sister's the leader, which sister, you know, what's the differences between them, and what we think their history is, which I felt like then having that kind of backbone to the characters, once we got on set, we could just kind of have fun and be silly with it.
Yeah. Did you try to bring something new to them, and what did you talk about beforehand with regards to inspiration? Because you're kind of a bit like a double act, a bit of a comedy double act, even though there's a bit of, you know, the evilness there as well.
Yeah, I mean, Sophie is hilarious as a person anyway, so I think that kind of comedy seems to come naturally for her, and then you can't help but kind of want to pick up on that banter when you're with her. I think I think for inspiration it was just really was the kind of the original, and this kind of and the kind of the agelessness of these two. I think it was quite fun playing with the idea of not quite knowing how old they are, because they seem like they're two very young, very silly little girls, but they're not actually. Yeah. Which is part of what's so oddly tragic about them.
I bet you have never ever spoken to a man, have you?
I have once, to a gentleman.
You shouldn't be this deep in the forest alone.
Not alone. I'm with you.
I hope to see you again, miss.
It was my mother's old dress, you see.
The shoulder's frayed. It's falling to bits. You shall not go to the ball.
We all want a little bit of magic in our lives, and I think there's just kind of a sense of excitement that comes with that.
Yeah. When you're making your decisions of what you're going to work on next, what do you think about?
I think its primary focus is the script and the character, and quite often I like the idea of, well, at the moment I like the idea of doing something a bit different and maybe not necessarily something I've done before, so trying to find a script that I love, a character that excites me, and to know that you're going to be working with a director that you respect and excites you as well.
It's you, isn't it?
Just so.
Remember, at the last stroke of midnight, the spell will be broken and all will return to what it was before.
Are you looking for this? Must be quite a story to go with it.
Keep that girl out of sight, and you and your daughters will get whatever you desire.
Someone like that doesn't just vanish.
I have to see her again.
I will protect the prince from you. No matter what becomes of me.